Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.
What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing? So check this out. I was just thinking about something, right? You can't be everything to everybody. You cannot be everything to everybody, right? I'll use myself as an example, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you guys can, you know what I'm saying, use that as reference. I get a joy out of making other people happy. Like, I get a joy out of being able to help people, right? And I think it comes from growing up, with my grandparents, and my grandfather did everything for everybody. Everything for everybody, right? So much that as I started getting older, it used to upset me because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You've done so much for so many people that the mystique has went away. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't even a gesture anymore. It was more so of you supposed to do it. Right? Like you're just I'm supposed to ask and I'm supposed to receive. I haven't done anything to gain this, right? But I'm just supposed to get it because I asked, right? And it bothered me, and it really, really bothered me, right? But as I got older into adulthood, I found myself doing the same thing so many different times, right? And I remember one time I was having a conversation with my grandma, and she was upset at some things, and I told her, I said, listen, rule number one is self-preservation. You cannot give and there's nothing received, because at the end of the day, you feel depleted. See, that's why a lot of us are so tired sometimes, right? Because you give and you give. And what happens is, because you have such a kind heart and because you want people to be happy, right? Like, I don't like being around people that aren't happy because it starts to drain on me. And if I'm around those type of people, I find myself trying to do things to make them happy, right? And then when I accomplish my goal, I have no energy. I have nothing for myself, right? And what I started learning is that, you can't be everything to everybody. We are not God. And this is how you know how people really feel about you, right? If you've always been doing, just stop. Just stop. If every time somebody asks you for some money, you give them money. If every time somebody asks you for a ride, you give them a ride. Like you've been doing it. One day, just stop and watch how everything changes. Just say no and watch how everything changes, right? In my grandmother's, latter stages, I used to tell her this. I used to say, Ma, I know you have a problem saying no. So somebody asks you something, just tell them to ask me, because I don't have a problem saying no. I had already outgrew that thing, right? Like I didn't care, right? Like I don't have a problem, right? And when that started happening, everything changed. This lady had done so much for so many people, but the moment she started saying no, everything came into fruition. Because if you live life long enough, people are going to show who they really are. That's why I said, just do this in your life, right? Just start saying no. And them same people that you said yes to 100 times and 101 time that you say no, you will be everything under the sun. Oh, they stuck up. Oh, they just this, that, and other, right? But they don't tell about all the other 100 times that they've done it. They don't tell you about how you've done for them, and in silence, you suffer. I have given when I didn't have to give. And when I say that, people think monetarily. No, 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 no. I'm talking about time. I'm talking about peace. Do you know how many times that I've tried to work situations out and I had no energy? I had nothing left to give. I'm pushing and I'm pushing. And the meanwhile, the people that you helping is asleep. Meanwhile, the people that you are helping are the main ones talking behind your back. Let me show you what that looks like. The same people that you're helping that talk about you behind their back, that's why they can't like none of your posts. That's why they can't like anything, because they're afraid that the people that they were talking about you to is going to see that they like something, and then they might turn around and tell you. They'll send you a message. Hey man, I really appreciate what you said, man. That really touched me. But they can't say it publicly because of what they've said privately. I'm big on respect. If the disrespect comes publicly, that apology has to be just as loud. Don't hit me behind the scenes, talk about you sorry. Nah, if you disrespected me publicly, that apology needs to be public. See, that's where I'm at in my life right now. Because what I'm understanding is, think about back in the day, the superstars. We had real superstars back in the day. We had the Michael Jacksons. We had all of that stuff. And you know what made them so, just like, man, because we did not know their personal life. They gave us enough to keep wanting us to come back to find out more. There wasn't social media back then like there is now. Now, if you look up to, LeBron James, you can look on his social media and you can see his daily activities. You don't have to worry about what's their favorite breakfast. Like, when you look on their social media feed, they're showing you. There's no mystique, right? So anything that you want to know is readily available. And that's how some of us live our lives. We live our lives open to people that it should be closed to. All of us have people around us that literally are leeches. And like I said, it is not monetarily, it's not materialistic. I'm talking about leeches of your time. Think about how you have stayed on the phone with somebody for 40 minutes, right? Helping them, right? You just helping them, this, that, and the other. And at the end of that conversation, you walk away feeling like, okay, I feel good. I really helped them. And they pick up the phone and talk to somebody else and they tell them something totally different, right? Nah, he said what? She said what? You shouldn't confront them? No, you need to go confront them. Because they need to be entertained. Now you go confront them and everything for that 40 minutes that you didn't told them about, they do the opposite. And guess what? 2 days later, they come back to you. Yeah, I'm having this problem. And it's a cycle. You keep helping them. No, I'm telling you this. As of December 2nd, start saying no. Protect your peace. If you ever had to wonder how somebody feels about you, say no. I can't do it. Nah, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Nah, I'm busy. Listen, this is what I'm big on. And when people call me sometimes and they're, telling me, man, I don't know what to do, I always tell them, do you want advice or do you just want a sounding board? Do you just want me to listen to you and not say nothing? Because I can do that too. I can let you talk all day and not say anything, right? If you just want to vent, cool. But if you want the criticism that you need, if you want the advice that you need, let me know from the jump so I ain't got to waste my time. If you're not going to listen, tell me. Hey, listen, I ain't really going to listen to you. I just want to get something out. Give me the opportunity to be like, nah, you need to call somebody else. Right? Like, that's how you have to start living, because you have to protect your peace. You cannot be everything to everybody.
Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.